Hello, welcome my friends to the Eurofan, that's me. For today's episode I'm going to review the Irish entry for Eurovision 2022, which has been represented by singer Brooke with the song That's Rich. I want to clarify about the meaning of this idiom phrase, which is mostly used in the United Kingdom and Ireland to express surprise when someone criticizes something, but they also have this bad quality. The most common use of this phrase is this one, for example. Someone tells you, "You look like you put on some weight," and then you say, "That's rich coming from you." Having said that, let's move forward. After the attempt of storytell who Leslie Roy wanted to show us in the last contest, which resulted to be too complex to explain and perform, Ireland wanted to reach out and gain the opinion of the audience for choosing the representative, which apparently were claiming it, taking into account the latest disappointing results for the country in the contest. Let's take a look on who is the artist chosen to carry the Irish colours this year in Turin. Brooke, mostly well known by her name, is a popular Northern Irish singer. Since early age, she has developed skills in performing arts, participating in several musical performances in her school, and also in sports, participating as a camogie player in both her school and her county team. You must be wondering, what is camogie? It's the female version of hurling, but sports having a Celtic origin, mostly played in all Ireland. The main objective is to score points using a curved stick and a ball through the rival team's goal, and the team with the highest score wins. She, however, did not last too much time playing, as she has confessed it has caused her several accidents with many broken bones, which has influenced her decision on hanging up her boots for life. She had not even considered having a career as a musician until something unexpected happened even for her. In 2019, when she was finishing out her drama degree at the Ulster University, the auditions for the 9th season of the British edition of The Voice were in full swing. The funny thing was that, unbeknownst to Brooke, a friend sent an application for her. With all that, she had and passed her audition held on her college campus, traveling to London to participate in the show, which started airing in early 2020. Brooke then joins Meghan Trainor's team, advancing through all the phases of the show, although in March 2020, the production and filming of the remaining of the season was temporarily postponed due to the lockdown in the United Kingdom because of the COVID-19 pandemic. In those months, she gave her first steps in songwriting, releasing her very first single in September of that year. Months later, in November, the production of The Voice returned, with Brooke reaching the season's final and ending up in 3rd place. As I said in the beginning, the Irish broadcaster wanted this time to change their strategy after their internal selections did not bring the expected results in the contest, doing a national final again, which was basically a special feature on the Late Late Show named Eurosong. In mid-January of this year, the 6 contestants were announced with their participating songs in a radio program show of the Irish broadcaster, and Brooke were among them. The special broadcast of the Late Late Show, where the national final was held, took place in early February. What winner was decided with the votes of a national jury on the studio and international jury and the public. After all the voting process, Brooke is declared the winner of the national final, especially thanks to the international jury and the televoting, earning the opportunity to represent Ireland in Turin. Having known a little about her, it's time for the analysis according to what she has presented in her official music video. About the melody is a pop rock song with influences of new wave. You can notice there are similarities with Blondie's work. In fact, Brooke has said the band has been her major influence in the songwriting of the song, also giving a fresh and modern sound. Taking into account her experience as a contestant in The Voice in the United Kingdom, her vocal skills are quite good, having proved it in many times. The lyrics depicts about a former lover, referring to him as a complete disappointing, and teasing him at the same time. The first verse talks about his self-obsession with her, with she rejecting him several times. Even the guy accuses her of having used him, and this is what the chorus say: "That's rich when it's coming from you." The song's title undeniably makes reference to the hypocrisy of her former lover, accusing her of abuse and wrongdoing. Through the second verse and bridge, it reveals more personal truth of Trish's ability in the bedroom, saying how dissatisfied she felt laying with him in the bed. Very shameful, I have to say. I'm feeling more confident with herself since they are not together anymore. With all this, she is expressing in a praising a straightforward way, but still being fully honest her feelings about that failed relationship. Her message through the song, that although it could be focused to young girls at first, it can be extended to everyone. It's centered of learning about self-acceptance, having in mind that a love relationship cannot be based on the other's selfishness and egocentrism. As it used to say, better to be alone than in bad company. About the official music video, it's quite simple. It's mainly focused of shots with her performing the song in a white background in a sofa studio. Some of them with a fan, other ones with a build gun, making joke with the literal sense of the song's title, and other ones with she laying on the floor, with builds previously shot with the aforementioned gun. All these shots happen while the lyrics are shown on screen like a lyric video, under the another performance. Making a summary of odd comments, the Irish entry for this year was interesting. However, I have my doubts if this song could really have a real impact in the rest of Europe, and being unnoticed instead. Before landing on Italian soil, I had the opportunity to watch her live performing her song in the Barcelona Eurovision party. Here's an exclusive snippet of her performance. Her performance was right, very identical to the national final one, with the dancers joining her on stage and doing the same choreography, although with different outfits. I don't know if the visual graphics she has used, disco balls in this case, were suitable for this kind of song. Then towards the bridge and the final chorus. She used the build gun previously seen in the official music video, but I guess using fake paper bills, or else it will be a real problem to deal with. For the staging in Turin, Brooke has commented in several interviews she will have many changes in her performance, unlike what she has presented in both the national final and the Eurovision parties. During the rehearsals it was revealed she added 2 more dancers, with the choreography still unchanged, using hearts and disco balls in the visual graphics, with the latter ones by the bridge of the song. There were dynamic circle spotlights, also with pyrotechnics and spark columns. Both Brooke and her dancers wore funny and bold outfits, while the build gun was discarded in the final staging. The aforementioned changes were in fact seen during her live performance in the second semi-final, doing an energetic performance, being charismatic and having a lot of fun, while her voice was just flawless. Personally, I thought she will have a chance of qualifying to the grand final after seeing her finally on stage, but the truth was she did not get enough votes to qualify. Even so, I don't think this will be the last time we'll get to know about her. Probably she will still be going on with her musical career in both Ireland and the United Kingdom, working in her debut studio album, where her antic will be included for sure in the tracks. And you, what do you think about the Irish entry for this year? Leave your comments down below to make a little more discussion. And this is it for today's episode. As usual, if this content is of your taste, come on and give a like, subscribe and enable notifications. And also find me and follow me in my social media. Take care and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.